mixed with cyanide and ingested voluntarily. There were no survivors.
In finance news, white privilege majority shareholder Warren Buffett raised eyebrows on Wall Street when his company Berkshire Hathaway purchased a billion-dollar stake in beleaguered video game giant and Me Too movement boss level Blizzard Activision. The acquisition was an uncharacteristic move given Buffett's reputation for low-risk investments in consumer products with universal appeal, such as soft drinks, telecommunications, and interracial pornography. Announced mere months before Blizzard Activision was acquired by Microsoft, the left-field purchase prompted accusations of insider trading with Buffett's friend and fellow Squid Games VIP, Bill Gates. In a public statement, the Securities and Exchange Commission said, "We have no plans to investigate the transaction, given that Mr. Buffett is clearly made of uncooked bread dough and we can only prosecute human beings." Known as the sourdough defense, the Pillsbury Doughboy employed the same legal loophole when he was revealed to be the Zodiac Killer.
In political news, Russian President Vladimir Putin appears to be testing his self-described no-limits friendship with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Despite the pair's claim to have, quote, no forbidden areas of cooperation, mutual friends speaking with BSN on condition of anonymity tell us that Russia's Ukraine invasion is stretching the loyalty depth and political elasticity of President Xi, and that his diplomatic girth tolerance is at the tearing point. In related news, yikes. According to Us Weekly, the trouble began when Xipu, as they're affectionately known in diplomatic celebrity circles, decided to, quote, experiment with a third, at which point Putin immediately violated Ukraine without telling Xi, who'd apparently already had his eye on his petite Asian neighbor. As the aforementioned insider recently told BSN, for political allies, war crimes are the equivalent of ass play in the bedroom. If both parties don't agree in advance, someone's in for a messy surprise. Well, there you have it, folks. Diplomatic butt stuff. Not everyone's thing.
That insider source was Macron, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That big bushy pube son of a bitch.
In entertainment news, hip-hop icon and emotional Jenga tower, Kanye West has been accused of stalking his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, as well as threatening her boyfriend, MILF magnate Pete Davidson. But chances of a stock conciliation might appear to be dwindling. Word around town is that Mrs. Kardashian, unable to choose between a relapsed self-aholic and Hollywood's favorite manic depressive dream goblin, has instead opted for the worst of both worlds and hooked up with Tom Hanks' son, white boy summer rapper and Jamaican patois appropriate artist, Chet Hanks, aka Lil Talent.
My kids love that guy. He hates his dad, and they feel seen.
Hopefully that's not the last we've heard of Lil Talent. But it probably is.
In tech news, Donald Trump's far-right social media platform Truth Social has metastasized into app stores everywhere. The app became an instant hit among many right-wing politicians, with controversial House Representative Matt Gaetz becoming one of its most prolific truthers. In a 5-star App Store review, the congressman wrote, quote, "People deserve the hard truth, especially young people. BTW, my truth is super hard right now. And if the truth is too hard to swallow, just spit it back in my mouth." The application, however, is being criticized as being a knockoff of Twitter, substituting the terms tweeting and retweeting for truthing and retruthing, as well as replacing the message "this account has been banned for violating our hate speech policy" with verified user.
Next in consumer news, some supermarkets will begin using AI to determine a customer's age based on how old their face looks, allowing alcohol to be purchased without ID or pride in one's appearance. Scientists behind the technology will use quantum hope decay to measure the absence of optimistic self-determinism, a highly accurate way to determine a shopper's date of spiritual surrender.
It's kind of sad.
Well, maybe this'll cheer you up, Tad. Fun fact. Similar to carbon dating in human tissue, this process was made possible when the dread Boson became detectable in children after the detonation of the first atomic bomb.
Next up, it's bathing suit season for Peloton's bottom line. The fitness giant recently shed some unwanted bloat, laying off nearly 20% of its workforce due to declining revenue. Somehow, for millions of Americans stuck between rising inflation and a disappearing middle class, the idea of working hard while going nowhere has somehow lost its appeal. Some analysts attribute the company's struggle to the recall of over 125,000 treadmills, which caused dozens of injuries, including one child getting caught up in the unique tread design and killed, known in medical parlance as getting George Jetsoned. And then, adding insult to injury, that thing I just said.
The families of several Sandy Hook victims have settled their lawsuit with gun manufacturer and male fragility profiteer Remington Arms. The now bankrupt gun maker came under fire for using popular murder simulator Call of Duty to advertise its assault rifle, the Bushmaster, to young men, as well as for using the tagline, "Consider your man card reissued."
Oh, that is completely irresponsible.
That it is, Fist.
I mean, that is flagrant false advertising. I bought the Bushmaster and the Beaver Tamer, and neither of them came with a new man card. I even bought the Close Combat Accessory Pack. Oh, look at that badass. He could take 5, 6 guys at once. Fuck yeah.
I think the point was that the ad was inappropriate.
Hold on, of course they would say that. And what beloved icons are next on the chopping block? Joe Ammo? The California Hazens? The Otter Pops Lemonasian? Nope, yep, I see that one. That is deeply problematic.
I apologize, folks. We appear to be having some technical insanity.
Well, folks, this is your mascot for The Truth, signing off. Join us tomorrow for more incorruptible, unbiased reporting. And now a word from our sponsors, Remington Arms.